Let's now move on and shift our focus to the latest coming in from West Asia as far as the ongoing war is concerned. Now, viewers, several explosions, in fact, were heard in Iraq as well. This is the latest update that we are getting for you. What you can see on your screens right now are visuals coming in from Erbil in Iraq, where explosions were reported. A massive explosion, in fact, was reported in Erbil. And what we can see on camera is explosion that led to thick cloud of smoke billowing. So there you can see these visuals, in fact, have come from Erbil in Iraq. And there you can see smoke billowing out, from a building perhaps that was targeted. Here you can see. And this is the fresh set of visual that we have got for you from Erbil after a big explosion was reported here. We'll be going across to my colleagues to get you more details on what exactly happened. Shinjoy is joining us live on the broadcast right now. Shinjoy, can you tell us a little bit more about the explosions being reported in Iraq? Because we know Iraq has also now been drawn into this broader Middle East conflict.
Erbil lies in the Kurdish area, and there are American bases there. There is an American encampment there. So you would expect Iranian attacks on Erbil. There have been attacks earlier on Erbil as well, and there have been strikes like this. Yes, this looks very damaging. A lot of thick black smoke. Clearly, something terrible has been hit, and it's quite an explosion, really. But the point is that the Americans have bases here in this Kurdish area of Iraq, and therefore becomes a target for Iran.
Right. Shinjoy, I request you to stay on with us. In fact, we are getting some more inputs as well at this point in time. And this latest piece of information is about Israel's ground offensive in Lebanon against Hezbollah. Now, viewers, the Israeli Defense Forces have released fresh footage of the attack. According to IDF, the target was Hezbollah terrorists, and according to them, Hezbollah terrorists have been eliminated. Their infrastructure has been decimated as well. And this is the video, in fact, that has been put out by IDF now, the Israeli Defense Forces, confirming the kind of impact their operation really is having in Lebanon. According to them, what you can see on the screens basically is how the targets were the infrastructure of Hezbollah. The terrorists have been eliminated. The infrastructure also of them have been eliminated. And this is the latest update coming in. And they say that this is documentation of the activities of 8th Brigade forces in southern Lebanon. Forces of the 8th Reserve Brigade under the command of 91st Division began focused ground operations, in fact, to expand the security area to protect the residents of the north. And during their operations, IDF says, the forces eliminated dozens of Hezbollah terrorists and destroyed dozens of terrorist infrastructure, including the military structures as well, along with the observation posts and weapon depots that the organization's terrorists were using to promote and execute terrorist plots against the IDF forces. Let's go back to my colleague Shinjoy Chaudhary, who continues to be with us at this point in time. Shinjoy, repeatedly we have seen IDF has been putting out these visuals of the kind of impact their operation is having on Hezbollah specifically.
Yes, the Hezbollah was active in South Lebanon. It still is active there. And their targets have been North Israel, the settlements in North Israel, which is what the IDF wants to avoid, which is why they have hit in the areas that they have. They have used a brigade, which is a reinforced brigade, over 3,000 troops, and naturally well-armed and supported with air and artillery. And the Israelis say that they have struck all these places where the Hezbollah was. Now, the Hezbollah is a very strong outfit. It has lots of rockets, lots of short-range missiles to strike targets in North Israel, settlements there. So you would have expected very serious fighting. And Israel says that it has succeeded in destroying these Hezbollah outfits in South Lebanon.
Right. Shinjoy, stay on with us. In fact, we are getting some more breaking